Yes. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show Ask Me Now. So, here, this is a platform where you can ask your doubts, your questions, your queries regarding Vedic mathematics. Yes, Rakesh, your question. Yes, Wafa. So, do you have any questions? You're from Algeria. Do you know what is Vedic mathematics?
Yes, sir, a little bit.
Little bit. Okay. So, what is Vedic?
The Vedic maths, it's a technique, Indian technique. Yes.
Great.
It contains pleasure. I speak English not very well. Huh?
No problem. No problem.
So there are many operations in Vedic math. Yes.
Okay.
Addition, subtraction. That's all.
That's okay. I'll make it more simple for you today. I'll give you some definitions which will be very easy to remember and to understand the basic concept of Vedic mathematics. So, what is Vedic mathematics? When we talk about this word, Vedic mathematics, it is a very simple language. It is what makes your mathematics easy, simple, and faster. Correct?
Yes.
So, when we faster. So when we talk about the definition of Vedic mathematics, when we say, yes, what is Vedic mathematics? What's the definition of Vedic mathematics? Now, it is, you can say Vedic maths is a collection of techniques. Now, what is, it is a collection. Are you able to see the screen? The white screen?
What's that?
White screen.
What do you say?
To you? Okay. So it is a collection of techniques. Now, what is a technique? Technique is a method or the methodologies which we used in mathematics, right? And we also call them as formulas. So you can say it is a collection of techniques or formulas. Now, in particularly, if you talk about Vedic maths, we call these formulas as sutras, right? See, this is how definition becomes. It is a collection of techniques or formulas or sutras which makes our mathematical calculations easy, simple, and faster, right? So this is a very important thing, easy, simple, and faster. Correct. So this is a technical definition of Vedic mathematics. Now, what do we get from Vedic mathematics? Why is it getting so important? What is the main thing which we are getting? Yes, Athame, do you have any question? I hope my English is understandable by you. Sorry, if you're not able to speak, signal problems, you can chat. Yes, Amin Dhanse. You are from Amin Dhanse?
Yes, I am from Maharashtra.
Okay. So do you have any questions? Okay, I have just started with it and we are starting from the beginning because we have to get from Algeria. So we have started right from the beginning. Now, so this was a basic definition. Yes, Wafa? Now, what do we get from Vedic mathematics? See, very important thing. It is a journey of transformation. See, remember, it is a journey of transformation from fear of mathematics to confidence in mathematics. So you might have seen children having fear of mathematics, and that is a very big problem in almost every child. Yes or no? Yes, Rakesh?
Yes, sir. Correct. Yes. Yes.
Correct. So this subject, it is basically a journey of transformation from that fear of maths to confidence. Now, it's not the fear with the children only. If I ask you some question, can you answer that?
I'm
Can I
going to
ask
try.
you?
Yes.
Okay. Vafa, if I ask you how much time do you need to write a table of 89? So what is your answer?
Repeat, please repeat.
If I ask you how much time you need to write a table of 89, so what is
It
the
take
answer?
many time. It take many time.
Many times means what?
Yes, sir.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 4 minutes, what time?
More time. Yes. Yes, sir.
So no. Now let me tell you, you can do this in 10 seconds. Every child can do this in 10 seconds. So that is the confidence, right? When you are having that burden, no, I cannot do. So that fear is removed. That fear to confidence. So it is a journey. Vedic maths is a journey of transformation. Correct? This was the first importance. If I talk about importance, why Vedic mathematics? So this is one first point. And the second, you attain a feeling of, yes, I can. You attain a feeling, yes, I can. Now, if you have this feeling, yes, I can, do you understand how powerful this feeling is? If you just think, yes, I can do this, will that job, will that work be difficult for you?
No.
That is the point. See, just having that feeling in ourselves, that gives us the confidence, that gives us the ultimate thing, and we are able to do it. Correct? So this feeling you attain with the help of Vedic mathematics. And the third, not the last, it gives you ability to think. Now, again, a very important feature, again, a very important thing. You get that ability, how to think. Generally, what happens? We are biased. Now, if I have to solve mathematics, if I have to solve addition, I know I have to go by one method only. A subtraction, another method. Multiplication, another method. But we never think beyond that. But here, for everything, you have enormous ways, different ways. For example, if you talk about multiplication only, I can suggest you 4 to 5 methodologies to solve a same question. To find a square, I can give you 13 different methods. Now, what will happen? A student will get that ability to think, oh, I can do this problem with the help of this, or I would prefer this one. So when you get the options, your critical thinking starts. When you get options, your brain starts working. When you get the options, both your brains are active, and that gives you more confidence and that feeling of, yes, I can. Clear? Any doubt? So these are the three major advantages, use, or you can say what we get from Vedic mathematics. But yes, when we talk about school education, when we talk about students' life, yes, what do we get in for them? Because definitely when we'll be talking about Vedic mathematics in the education part, in academic field, what are the advantages? Why should one learn Vedic mathematics? Why Vedic mathematics? Yes, anyone has any answer, any clue? Yes, Wafa, you were going right. So now tell me, why should we learn Vedic mathematics? Why to learn Vedic mathematics?
To convert the fear into the confidence.
That's great, but very good. Yes, Aarti? Aarti, you're from which place? Aarti Verma. Am I audible?
Yes, doctor.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. Now,
Hello.
yes, ma'am. बोलिए.
अर्चू को मौका ले लेगा.
Okay, let me answer. Now, why Vedic mathematics? Definitely, it increases the confidence, fear to math. Yes, I mean, you are correct. But when we talk about in a simple language, the very first and the very importance is it increases your speed 10 to 15 times faster. Can you believe this? Can you believe that your speed can be increased 10 to 15 times faster just within 5 to 10 minutes? And if you start
Yes,
practicing this would happen. Right. So this is the very first reason why should we learn Vedic mathematics, or why should we ask our kids, our children to learn this subject, or why this should be implemented in the school education. Because whatever we have been doing till now, whatever mathematics we were doing, one thing is common, that is kids have a fear of mathematics, and we are not able to find out the reason behind it. It's not a case of one country, one city, one village. It is in entire globe. Entire world is facing this problem. How to remove that fear factor from the child? I will not say teachers are not teaching or maths is tough. No. What I would rather suggest is we never thought in a different manner. Maybe our techniques, or the techniques we have been using till now, they are not sufficient enough to generate the interest in the students. They are feeling bored by this subject itself. And this is a very, very alarming stage, because maths is such a subject we cannot avoid. Right from the morning alarm clock to the night, we are using mathematics in our daily life. If we cannot able to succeed in that particular subject, how can we think about others? So this is a very big reason why should we learn Vedic mathematics. It increases our speed 10 to 15 times faster. Second reason of learning Vedic mathematics. Now, how many of you, okay, let me put it other way. It reduces burden. Now, what is a burden? What is a burden in mathematics? Yes, Amin, Rakesh, Wafa.
Yes,
What-
sir.
What is burden in mathematics?
I don't know.
Have you taught mathematics anytime?
What?
Have you taught mathematics, maths? Am I audible? Have you taught maths subject in your
Not
school?
math. Yes, sir.
So why do students feel difficult? What is the difficulty that they face in maths?
The table of multiplication, sir.
Yes. So that is the biggest burden. tables. They cannot learn the tables because what happens, I'll tell you that, every teacher, every subject teacher will say, understand the concept, learn it, and remember, no problem. But when it comes to a mathematics teacher, at the time of tables, because there are so many tables, they'll say, okay, cram it. And a student faces this difficulty. If you talk to that student, he's never able to understand the difference between understanding and cramming. Entire life, he's not able to get a clarification. What is the difference between cramming or understanding? He'll always try to cram the things. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that is the first thing. So that is the biggest burden in any student who is doing mathematics. Remembering tables. So in Vedic mathematics, you don't have to remember those hard tables. Just tables up till 8 are sufficient. So burden would be reduced or not? It would be reduced to some extent. Yes, Wafa? Rakesh? Amin? If you don't have to remember tables, then the burden would be reduced or not?
I remember all the table of multiplication, sir.
You remember?
Yes.
So how much time do you need to write a table of 89?
89.
Just now you said you remember all tables.
So I know the table of multiplication
Let me
of
tell you
1 to 10.
Just now you said, I know all the tables. See, all tables, nobody can learn. So that is the biggest thing. I'll give you the methodology, how you can write the table of any number within seconds.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Please.
So definitely. Third thing. So this is the biggest burden on any child. It's the biggest burden of tables, right? So that can be removed with the help of Vedic mathematics. Third major advantage. It reduces scratch work. Now, have you seen any time when the student is
Excuse
going
me,
on?
sir.
Yes. Amin, boliye.
Sir, see, I think, yes, I think everyone of us, they know. I think you are explaining the important. You will teach us what will be the methodology. That will be more good because whatever you are saying is absolutely correct, and that's why we are here.
Amin. Please go through the
Yes,
details. This is a show where you can ask your doubts, questions, and queries. So if you are not asking anything, I have to explain through the beginning only, right? So the objective of this workshop, it is not a class, it is a show where you can ask your doubts, your queries, your questions. So please ask. I'll be happy to answer. But if you'll not ask anything, I have to explain to the, because Wafa joined first, she asked me something, I'm explaining regarding that. Right? So you can ask your question.
Yes, sir. This is what I mean. Like importance, we all know.
You know,
I want to ask
you know the
is from
importance.
where you will start and where it will go.
You know the
Importance, I know, sir. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Can I have an answer? Why does this speed increases in Vedic mathematics?
Because you are using techniques.
What? Sorry?
I said you are using techniques which our ancient uses.
So that is the only reason.
Yes.
No. There are several other reasons behind it. Amin, see, please.
Okay.
There is a very basic reason also. So let me have 5-10 minutes more. Then I'll give you time. You can ask me, right? Because if will learn
Okay, go ahead.
the topic, then it would not be good, right? So it reduces scratch work. Now I'll be a bit fast. Yes. Now we have often seen that whenever there is a math exam or a math paper, we give scratch, means rough sheets to the students. But here that is not required. Why? Because most of the solutions, most of the problems, they are done mentally or in a single step. Correct. So this is a reason why scratch work is reduced. Fourth reason. Now this is a problem every parent has. What is the problem? My child learns, my child reads, my child studies a lot, but is not able to concentrate. Correct? This problem, Amin, you face? Lack of concentration.
Yes.
So what do you suggest to the parents? What do you suggest? As a teacher, what do you suggest, sir? Okay. So this particular subject helps in
mental calculation, sir.
huh?
Mental calculation to increase the concentration.
So
Mental calculation, Vedic math, for example, Vedic math.
no, see now let's not be biased on that point only. There are several other reasons. Now it is Vedic maths. Okay, I am saying, but what as a teacher do you suggest? See, we cannot have only one thing. There are so many other things. Now we cannot say a student cannot concentrate. Very first thing, let us understand. Students have got a very good level of concentration. They have got very good minds. If this was not true, how would they able to remember a 3 hours movie frame by frame?
Yes.
How they were able to remember lyrics of 40 songs word to word? So it's not they don't have good memory or good concentration level. The only thing is they are lacking in interest in education. Or in particularly if I talk about mathematics, because it has been observed, if a section of 40 students are there, 30 students are going for evening tuitions again. And out of those 30 also, 10 are again failing. So that means 25% of students are always failing in mathematics. So there could be two reasons. Either math teacher is not teaching, or maths is such a tough subject that nobody understands. No, both these reasons are not correct. Teachers are doing their job, and it is not a tough subject also. So what went wrong? Where is the problem? The problem is in our methodology. The problem is in our techniques. We are not ready to accept changes in education. We are not ready to adapt changes in our education. We are not ready to upgrade our knowledge as per time. What's the point? So this is the biggest reason. And in Vedic mathematics, you have, like I earlier also told, ability to think. So you have got several ways to solve a single problem. So when you have different ways, you'll always feel positive. You'll always feel interesting. Correct? And the concentration level always depends on your interest towards that particular thing. A student does not need concentration for games. A student does not need concentration for playing video games or watching a movie. So why only they need, or why they are lacking in for academics? That need to be think. We need to work on that. Fifth point, but yes, it will increase with this subject, and how we'll learn in a course of time. Fifth, last but not the least, it reduces silly mistakes. What are the silly mistakes in Vedic mathematics? What are the silly mistakes we generally do in mathematics? Yes, Amin. Wafa, Rakesh, Aarti Verma. See, please, if the more you'll be asking or more you'll be participating, then only you'll be getting solutions to your questions also. Yes, Amin. What are the silly mistakes we generally do in mathematics?
Instead of plus, they are putting minus. When they do the carry, they forget to add in the existing number. So these are the
Yes.
mistakes.
Your second point is perfect. We overlook carryovers. So what is the reason? There are multiple carryovers. If you're multiplying two numbers, three digits, there will be 3 times carryover and we'll get confused which carryover has to be taken. So silly mistakes are multiple carryovers. This is one very important and you gave the answer very good. Second is what we get confused is in borrowing. In subtraction, now if you talk about class 2, 3, only 1, 2, 3, there we have simple questions on addition, simple questions on subtraction. Still students are not able to get 100%. Why? Because they are not able to understand the concept of borrow. How, if you have to subtract 33 from 100, how does that 1 becomes 9 or first 10 and then 9? Nobody is able to understand that till age. So this multiple carryovers is reduced in Vedic mathematics. It is reduced, I would say, but there is no concept of borrow in subtraction. So Vedic maths goes without borrow system. There is no borrow in subtraction at all. So thus, this silly mistakes are gone forever. Correct. So these are the 5 important things. Why should we learn Vedic mathematics? The first, speed increases. Second, burden of tables removed. Third, scratch work reduced. Fourth, concentration increases. And the fifth, reduction of silly mistakes. Correct. So these are what we have to see. Now the question arises. We all are living in a scientific era, a Google era. This all might be available on Google also. But the question arises, yes, I gave a statement. It increases your speed 10 to 15 times faster. The question arises, why does this happen? Why? Because you cannot make any statement without the proof. So why does this happen? Okay, I'll answer this also. Yes, now, I mean, you can ask me a question, whatever you were asking, so that we'll put forward. Yes, Amin, you can ask.
Yes, sir. My question is, it will be Vedic maths will be applicable for the entire mathematics, or it will applicable for the parts of mathematics?
Okay, let me give you a clear picture. Now, Vedic mathematics has got 16 sutras, means 16 formulas. Correct? What we call formula in maths, here it is called as sutras. And 13 sub-formulas or sub-sutras. Now, these are the 29 formulas which can be used number of times in every topic. Now, with the help of this, you can very first thing do is arithmetic. So arithmetic will cover all your addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, squares, cubes, square root, cube roots, divisibility, and all. Then it is applicable on all your algebra. Algebraic multiplication, algebraic division, algebraic polynomial equations, simultaneous linear equations, simultaneous equations, quadratic equations, all such. Then it is also applicable on trigonometry, geometry, calculus, conics. Now, but your question was, is it applicable on all or some parts? Now there is a topic, like generally I say, so Vedic math is covering entire mathematics and also organic chemistry. Now, when I say organic chemistry, it does not mean we will be using Vedic maths will help you in finding the relationship between CO and that bonds. No. Vedic maths is applicable on calculation part only. Now, for example, in measurement, percentage, LCM, HCF. Now, in LCM, HCF or in percentage, there is no direct sutra or formula. There's no formula of Vedic maths. But whatever we have learned in this, that is applied. And this is always there. See, when you do trigonometry, yes, you remember some formulas, but ultimately you are doing calculations also. You are doing again addition, subtraction, multiplication. And that is only difference. That is only difficult. So very important thing is you need to understand arithmetics first. That is the first thing, first step towards learning of Vedic maths. And let me make it one thing more clear. It is not a different subject. No. It is alternative way to solve mathematical problems. But yes, now a topic like you say, sir, there is a topic called measurement. In class 3rd, there is a topic. So can it be solved with Vedic maths? Now the question arises, what has to be solved in that? You just have to observe and give the answers. So their Vedic maths will not help you out. Correct? Where will Vedic maths help you out? Wherever you find problems. Wherever you are into difficult situation. For example, I'll give you very simple. Now you are, I remember you have done MSc mathematics, I suppose. Correct? Yes, Amin?
No.
Okay.
I'm not a mathematics teacher as well.
Okay.
I'm in the profession of health and safety.
Okay.
I'm not a teacher as well.
Chalo, no issues. Now see, one simple question I'm sharing with you. For example, if this is a question, I'm keeping figures also very simple, just to understand the concept, not to make it tough. Correct? I'm just making it simplified, but now this is an example of simultaneous addition and subtraction. But we don't have any method to solve this in mathematics. In maths, what we will do, I'll select this positive together and negative together. And then we'll do. But there is no method that you can solve it in one go. Because simultaneous addition and subtraction is not possible. But the same solution, same problem can be done in Vedic maths in single line. This is one point, very simple thing in addition and subtraction where maths fails and Vedic maths wins. Second, divisibility. Now you told you are not in mathematics, so let's not, I won't go up to that point. So yes, but as per your question, everything can be done. But still, all of this is not required for a trainer. All of this is not required for a teacher. Why? Because whom you have to teach? You have to teach to the students up till 9th, 10th or entrance examination. And there you need only these two maximum, arithmetic and algebra. So that is the reason everybody is focusing only on two things, arithmetics and algebra. And arithmetics should be mentally possible. You should be able to find out the solution within seconds, or at least you should know how to do it mentally. So that will build up the confidence in the students. Correct? Now, yes, you might be thinking, oh, sir, only 29 formulas and so many calculations, so many parts. Yes, sometimes what happens, one formula can be used in number of areas, number of places, and we just need to understand it. So, but it is possible. Yes. Wafa, do you have any question? So,
No, sir.
no, you are teaching abacus also, no?
Repeat, please, sir.
Are you teaching abacus?
Yes, sir.
How much time it takes to learn or understand arithmetic operations in abacus? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. How much total time, total number of hours it takes generally?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes,
Sir?
please. I'm listening.
In ABAC, sir, we take 3 to 4 months in one
Okay,
like
no problem.
complex 5,
No.
subtraction and addition. Simple. We take 3 to 4 months.
Here it takes, for addition, subtraction, it hardly takes 4 hours. Understand? 4 to 6 hours is sufficient. No problem. Yes, you're asking something.
Sir, let's say a standard of like a student of standard 7, there will be a question, algebraic question for him. And let's say if he will go for the normal way, what the teacher teaches in school, let's say it will take 4 steps to get an answer. And with Vedic maths, it will be in 1 step. So, right, correct. So,
Okay.
will he, suppose if he will write the answer in 1 step, will he get the full marks or they will cut the marks?
I mean, let me put forward another question with you. Is class education sufficient? What? Or second thing. Now I'll ask you a very simple question. Now, class 1, class 2, class 3, they just have their questions on addition and subtraction. Just still they make so many silly mistakes. Correct? Every time a teacher says, please check your answer, please verify your answer, still they are making the same mistake because nobody is able to find their own errors. Correct?
Right.
So how Vedic maths is going to help them? I told you it builds confidence. First thing. Now, your problem is correct. Your problem is actually not of algebra. It is of entire subject. Whether he'll be given marks for the steps, because that would be deducted. Definitely, every school, every syllabus, every board has its conditions. You'll have to write these many steps, these compulsory steps, then only you will get the answer. You are absolutely correct. And I will not say no, he'll get it. No, not at all. But my question is beyond that. First thing, is class education sufficient? Or what do
No.
the students do when they are going for higher classes, they are going for competitive examinations, scholarship tests, and so many others. And right in your class 7th also. Let's talk about 7th also. They are appearing for Olympiads. In that paper, is it written? You have to write answers in steps. They just want the answer. And you can use the Vedic math technique there if for your, support. Support means to get to verify your answers.
Right.
Now I'll brief you on this. See, when a student is going
Okay.
for any exam, a parent or a teacher will say, attempt those questions which you know by heart. Now, what is the reason behind that? The reason is they don't want that the student should get distracted by some questions or some problems. So first, let them attempt some questions which they know by heart. Let them score something, and then they can attempt or try for the tougher one. Basically, the point is they should not get demoralized. Same. So that means if you can get demoralized, if you are able to solve something, so you can get motivated also if you know something. And it happens when you're doing something which you already know, you are feeling positive from your side. You're feeling positive inside and thinking, oh, I know this. It happens. Just remember. If
Okay, noted.
yeah, tell me. Second thing, if this question would have been asked by Wafa, because she's from Algeria, then this might have some relevance. Now, in particularly, if I talk about India, as per National Education Policy 2020, Vedic maths has been already implemented. Today also, if you see my Facebook, today also I was there in a teacher's training. I was training the teachers of Haryana government. Yes, day before yesterday also I was training one batch. 3 districts yesterday, 3 districts today. So government is very seriously implementing this into syllabus. Now, when in a class, when in a school, there would be a Vedic maths teacher also and maths teacher also. At that time, the problem which you shared with me now, it won't be remain. It won't be there. Till it is implemented, it might be there, but yes, they can use this as an excellent tool for their confidence, or they can use this tool for verification. Right. And knowledge, extra knowledge has no, like, it's not a wastage. It's always a gain. Yes, Wafa.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Saud, Suad Slime, you are from? Suad?
Algeria.
Okay, you are from also from the same. Okay. Do you have any questions, Slime? Sorry, I'm not able to speak your name properly, but yes, any question you have? Anything you can ask, whatever you have doubts, you can ask me anything you want me to solve. I'll be helping you out. If some problems you have, okay, let me discuss very important thing. See, I'll give you some tricks of today's finding a scale. Very easy, very convenient, and you are already using that formula, but we'll be using in a different context. Now, what is a scale? You already know. Yes, Amin also, and Wafa, everybody. So scale is nothing but a number multiplied by itself. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So what is square of 1?
1.
1. Square of 2?
2.
4. 2 into 2 is 4. Square of 3? Yes, I mean. So see, we need to remember square of first 10 digits. So square of 3 is? 3 into 3 is?
27.
Sorry.
9.
9. Sorry, I wrote wrong. That was written Q, but it was 3 square. 4 square?
16.
See, why I'm asking you this? Because after this, we'll be solving bigger numbers. Any number coming to us, we'll be able to solve. Square of 6, a square of 5, 25. Very easy. The most easiest one is
25.
5. Square of 6,
25, 36, 49.
56.
very good. Then 8 is
64,
9
81,
and 10.
100.
100.
Now see, we'll be using this table. We'll be using these first to solve everything. Suppose I ask you what is the square of 87. Can you solve within seconds?
49, 64.
Okay. See now. So I know the square of 8, 64. I know square of 7, that is 49. So this is my first step. Second step, I'll multiply all these numbers. This is A, this is B, and this is 2. So that means 2AB. 8 into 7 is 56. Into 2 is 112. I'll not write anything below this. 1, 1, 2. And we'll add it. So 7, 5, 6, 9. This is your answer.
Okay.
And another 24. So 24 square. So 2 square means 0, 4. 4 square means 16. And 4 into 2 is 8. Into 2 is 16. So 5, 7, 6.
7.
Right. So we'll use those 10 squares to find all the bigger ones. One more example. 37 here. 3 is 9, 7 is 40, 21 into 2, 42. So 1, 3, 6, 9. Finish. Is it tough?
It's easy.
It's very easy. Similarly,
Take any 4, 5 digit number.
42 is minimum, not 42.
42. Now 4 square is 16. 2 square is 0, 4. Yes, this point you need to understand. Whenever you multiply any single digit with single digit, the answer has to be written in 2 digits. That is why I was writing here also 2. Just
Yes.
that I never forget this thing. So here 0 will be exempted because it is on the leftmost part. But here on the right hand side, it will not be. So 42 means 2 means 0, 4. So 4 into 2 into 2 is 16. 1, 7, 6, 4. Finish.
Take an example of 4 digit.
I can do 4 digit also, but for that you have a different concept. Don't go for this and don't jump.
Okay.
We will not jump. I'll explain you that also. First, practice with 2. Still 2 is also difficult. 99. So what happens? 9, 81, 81, 162. So 1, 0, 8, 9. Finish. Now, I was using a vertical concept. The same. What is this formula? If you remember, you were using what is A plus B whole square? A square plus
A square
plus B square
2AB
plus 2AB.
Yes.
But in Vedic maths, how will we use We'll write it as a square, 2ab, and b square. But there are these lines. This is known as balancing lines. So I'll not do. Now, what happens when I have to solve 24? You used to do like this, 20 plus 4 square. So it was 20 square means 400, 4 square means 60, and 40 into 4 is 160. So you used to write this as 566. No. Here, what is the difference now between normal maths and Vedic? Here, I'm not making it separate. I'm making it as A, this as B. And this is now A square, 2AB. But yes, this formula is also derived using some operations, which when we learn Vedic mathematics, that time we do it. Now A square is just 2 square means 4. 2AB means 16. B square means 16. Now you need to remember that concept of unit place, tens place, 100 place. How many digits you can have at unit place? I mean, how many digits at unit place?
1.
How many digits at tens position?
2.
1. See, total number are 2, but at this position you will have only 1. 100 also it is 1.
Okay.
At every position.
Okay.
That is all what you have to remember. Now here there are 2 digits. It is wrong. Here there are 2 digits wrong. So what you'll do, you'll move the extra digit here. So 1 goes here, it becomes 17. Means you'll take only 7 from here, 1 further moves. So that is 5. So same thing you are doing vertically also. See again. There was a question you asked me earlier. 42. Now here, the benefit is when you are doing vertically, the benefit is 4 square is 16, 2 square, 2AB is again 16 and 4. So even if you write 4 or 04, means if you forgot to write 04, then also you'll never be wrong. Finish. You just have to, these are called as balancing lines. You just have to balance one digit at one point. So such easy, see the same question, what you were doing, you were first finding it 1600, then 4, then 40 into 2, 80 into 2 plus 160, and see how simply 16, 16 and 4. Smaller the calculation, easy it would be. You'll never get trouble. You'll never get silly mistakes.
Yes, sir. It's easy, sir. Thank you.
See, just now, but everything needs time. Now, if you go for this complete session, it takes around 1 hour, 1.5 hours to understand only this concept. But yes.
And the practice. More practice.
Practice is not required much. Because it's really simple. The only thing is we have to be empty-minded. Because if we'll be filled up with our knowledge, then we cannot accept more. So if we are ready to learn Vedic maths, it's not only, I told you, it is not only mathematics, it is a way to change your life. Because it works on the principle of VRL. V means visualization. R means reasoning. And L means logic. So if these 3 things are with any one person, he can solve any situation in his life. He can come across every situation in a life. So this is known as life-changing process. It will not improve your mathematics. That's one thing. That is a benefit you are getting. Apart from that also, the major thing is it will change your way to how you live life. Your entire thinking process will change. If you want to see that, I keep a workshop for 2 days every Saturday, Sunday. This Saturday, Sunday, I'm not having, but 12th, most probably next coming Saturday, Sunday, we have a workshop, 2 days. 3 hours I'll be teaching you, and I'll show you how you change within some minutes, how your way of thinking changes. And that is a best experience in your life, because half an hour before you'll say, I will solve this problem with this method. And after half an hour, you'll change entirely the way to work, the way you approach to problems. And when you understand this concept, when you understand this thing, that the way you live life changes, then you feel that positivity. And let me tell you, so many research are going on this particular subject. So many universities are working, so many holy ashrams, what you call it, like Art of Living, Aurobindo Ashram, all these bodies which were earlier into only yoga, meditation, now they have added Vedic maths also, because yoga heals your body, meditation heals your soul, but Vedic mathematics, it heals the academic performance of any student. So this is a very important thing. This is a boon to everyone. It's not that you'll understand mathematics or we should take it in a way, why should we learn maths at this age? No, certain things are which are necessity for you. For example, if I talk about, can you leave maths? Very first thing, no. Can you leave money transactions in your life? Can you survive without money transactions? And just check it. If you give it your child 100 rupees note and ask him to buy something of 33, they are not able to understand what they'll be getting in return, because they are not able to understand the borrow. They get confused. But here, entire subtraction, it works on the system. All from 9, last from 10. Just one rhyme, one poem, and all your money transactions gone of any country, any part of the world. So all money transaction in one line, all from 9, last from 10, finish. So such powerful is this subject, right? So we are approaching to the end of the show. It was 9 to 10. So 1 minute is left. Any questions you have? Any questions, Wafa? Soed? Atmani?
No, sir. Thank you.
Adi?
Thank you so much, sir.
Akish? So this is every Tuesday and every Thursday we have this show where you can ask your queries, any doubts you have regarding the subject, anything you want to discuss. So, right. Yes, so particularly this session I'm closing out. But if you have any things, we can continue. I'll just, so that we can talk later. I'll just pause this session.